Let's begin in Canada. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney's Liberal Party has won the federal election and is set to form Canada's next government, but it is not yet clear if they would hold a majority in Parliament. The Liberal Party has clinched a new term in power after Carney convincing voters that his experience managing economic crises prepared him to confront U.S. President Donald Trump. After the win, the newly elected Prime Minister says his country should never forget the lessons of the United States' betrayal. Carney told cheering supporters in Ottawa that they will win this trade war, but he warned of challenging days ahead brought on by Trump's tariffs and annexation threats.
System of open global trade anchored by the United States, a system that Canada has relied on since the Second World War, a system that, while not perfect, has helped deliver prosperity for a country for decades, is over. These are tragedies, but it's also our new reality. We are over the shock of the American betrayal, but we should never forget the lessons.
Results show Liberals are far ahead of Conservatives, but have fallen short of a 172-seat mark by 4 seats. Mark Carney has effectively managed to win the 4th Liberal term, while his Conservative rival, Pierre Poilievre, is poised to get only 144 seats. Counting is still underway, but it's highly unlikely that the trend will change. Pierre has conceded the defeat. Congratulating Prime Minister Mark Carney, Pierre said Canadians have opted for a razor-thin minority government.
Canadians have opted for a razor-thin minority government, a virtual tie in the vote count. So I would like to congratulate Prime Minister Carney on leading this minority government.
Meanwhile, Jagmeet Singh, who led Canada's opposition New Democratic Party in this election, has lost his own seat of Burnaby. Conceding defeat, Singh announced that he plans to step down from the position of party leader.
Tonight, I've been informed a party leader that I'll be stepping down as party leader as soon as an interim leader can be appointed. Now, I could not have done this incredible job without, here's a point, give me a second to break down a bit. I couldn't have done it without the incredible support of my wife, Kirkiran.
U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs and threats of annexing Canada stood as the central issue in these elections. Trump inserted himself into the race early in the day with a social media post saying Canada would face zero tariffs if it becomes the cherished 51st state. Pierre hit back firmly and said President Trump stay out of our election. Carney also weighed in, saying this is Canada and we decide what happens here. Remember, Carney replaced Justin Trudeau, who was the focus of opposition attacks about inflation, high immigration levels and housing crises. The 60-year-old ex-central banker had no prior political experience before running to become Liberal leader earlier this year. He billed himself as someone who knows how to negotiate and how to manage a crisis. Trump's involvement not only infuriated many Canadians, but also put Poilievre and the Conservative Party on the back foot.